Alright, hello everyone. My name is Sarafi and I'm happy to meet you all, and today we are going to be playing some Legends of Runeterra. Let me just update my title for the Twitch stream. Alright, just had a, a quick change of plans because, well, the rewards didn't work out exactly the way I was expecting them to, so we don't have an easy way to access any of Jin's new stuff at the moment. We'll definitely be playing it, but we need a little bit more time. So instead we're going to play some Akshan, because he is, I mean, he's even newer than Jin is. He's brand new, so this should be fun. I'm not expecting too much out of Akshan, but we'll have to find out together. You know, I've been wrong in the past. Let's take a look. Alright. I have Akshan unlocked with his first star already purchased, and I have 70 Akshan fragments at the moment, so let's buy his 2-star and his 3-star. Alright, so we got Going Rogue 2, your countdown completion effects activate twice. When an allied landmark counts down, give allies +1/+0 this round. And game start, summon a Warlord's Palace. Cool. Alright, so we got his 4 stars right here. Round start, create a fleeting time and dedication in hand. We have 125 Shuriman fragments, so we can get whatever we want. Landmarks you acquire in the adventures have Symbol of Strength, which is when I'm summoned or destroyed, grant your strongest ally +1/+1, and Mana Potion, -1 cost. Pretty good. There's Mana Flow. Units you acquire in adventures have Phase Favor. And then +1 Revive for Shuriman champions, which is really strong. Your support champions have Excavator's Charge. Grappling Hook has Stopwatch, +1 Revive. And Absolution. So Absolution is really far away for Akshan. Hold on. You don't have to get his Mana Flow or his 4-star to get to it, but it's still 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So that's 40, 80, 120, 160, 260. 260 more fragments before we can get Akshan's 6-star. Alright. That's perfectly fine, though. We haven't even started with him yet, so let's get to it. First things first, when you play a new character, you want to go ahead and give them some extra XP. Alright, there's a new Shurima thing here. A Demacia Gold Star Vessel, interesting. This has 11 options to complete with. That's pretty good. Cool. We'll come back to this. For right now, we need to get Akshan leveled up. And the best place to do that is with Garen. Alright, so since we're level 1, none of our cards on our deck are going to have any sort of item cards on them. Allies have +1/+0, that's fine. Let's see how Akshan performs. There he is. Alright, we summon the Warlord's Palace and it counts down immediately. Countdown 8, create a Relic of Power in hand. When you target allies, advance me 1. Summon Akshan. When Akshan's summoned, he counts down 1. So we gain... So Akshan is normally a 2/2. We get +1/+1 from having the Consumable Blessing. Then we got +1/+0 from Going Rogue because we counted down, and +1/+0 from our Star Power. Okay.
In and out.
Not too bad.
I'm actually here.
Alright, so we're going to summon Treasure Seeker.
Bingo.
He's coming in. We'll block.
Hey.
Cool. That works out well.
Careful.
Game. Alright. We'll get Akshan all the way up to level 30. We just need a minute. Alright, let's pick a support champion. Annie is cheap. We can either go for a shop or the Grand Plaza. Grand Plaza is not going to help us too much, so we'll go for the shop. Up against Plucky Poro. Plucky Poro is when an ally survives damage, grant it +1 attack. Don't have Akshan this time.
No one's the wiser.
Alright, so now we're going to summon our Vakaran Vagabond. When I'm summoned, advance Warlord's Palace 2 rounds.
Must be nice living off.
So Palace is now a 4/4.
Everything's in behind ya.
Cool. Hit the enemy nexus for 6.
These little scoundrels burn into the
Now we play Vakaran Safecracker.
Charge!
ready.
Alright, we can level up now. Or
I have
kind of.
my orders.
I'm actually here.
Let's stun this
Isn't
guy.
it the venom-shirred Fang's turn?
I sculpt what others
Alright,
only
we play
dream of.
Absolver. And now we have counted down twice. So we can use our Relic of Power to summon 2 Sandstone Chargers.
Let's go, Fang.
That's lethal.
Have to model for me?
Nice. We still have some quests on the battle pass, I'm pretty sure. Heal damaged allies, okay. When I'm summoned, advance me 1. It's not bad. Grab that real quick. Two. Take it. Alright, let's see.
No one's the
Summon our Saboteur and our Treasure Seeker.
Make quick work.
And then throw out the Vagabond.
into a monster. In position behind ya.
Great. There's Akshan.
We'll see which one of us is stronger, Akshan.
Have we met? Quietly. What did I say?
I told you you could bring that thing. Draw them blind.
Right.
You cannot run from absolution.
Actually managed to level up Akshan that time. That was pretty cool. MF. Not bad. Let's go to this War Chefs and get some healing. Yeah. Now we can complete this quest. Alright, we need to heal a damaged ally for
I'll
2.
lead the way.
Shouldn't be too hard. Up against Ash.
Winter take you.
Explosives primed.
Alright, we'll summon our Assault Spear, which will advance it by 1.
Of an ice-shrouded world.
Then we attack.
You'll make a fine totem.
Both units die. Alright, we summon 2 Grumpy Rock Bears, pretty decent.
As the arrow flies.
Alright, we're gonna block here. We take the 5, then we can use the Healing Bomb. Heal for 5. Perfect. Then then we'll just attack.
Lead the target. The time is right. Strike now.
Cool.
Without me.
Got her. That advances our battle pass quite a bit. What we got next? Kill 2 enemy units in a match using the same unit. Okay.
Don't want to die? Don't do terrible things.
I'm ready.
Alright, Akshan slays 1.
The white elk's bones speak. Cool eye patch.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight!
Gotcha. Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Alright.
What was theirs is now ours. Villains beware. Pain will be shared beyond the flesh.
Great.
Destruction feeds my fire.
Some of the Salt Spire. Okay.
Got it.
Alright, so we'll attack here. And
Draw
here.
them blind.
There won't be a warning shot.
Down.
Fresh tracks. Can't afford to miss.
That's unfortunate.
Rats go, bag loot. He gets it. Well, aren't we an odd couple? Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Okay.
This is justice. I've bigger scars.
We'll deal with all these guys.
This'll look great on my
Let the flames take you.
Alright,
Justice what's fun. Nothing escapes my watch.
The desert's prices, just the right price. Would you look at that?
alright. We'll go in here.
Villains beware. Look out for reavers. See the Demastian border.
That should be...
By the Emperor.
I think that should complete the
My
quest.
scars.
We're trying to slay as many units as possible. There we go, that's perfect.
Alert the villain.
Look at it sparkle.
Brothers born from battle.
Get the winter's claw.
Alright, we got him.
Embers and smoke.
Or not. That is not lethal. Weird.
Leave your bags in the door.
By the Emperor.
All destiny ends bleached white.
Cut you a deal.
I've carved meat bigger than you.
That works.
Those look
Okay. Tell me that I cleared that. Yep. Okay, that was the 6th quest. I've been slacking on the quest because I've been so focused on trying to get as many rewards as possible. It's fine. Next quest. Play the same card 2 times in 1 round. Okay, that's easy. Play the same card 2 times in 1 round 4 times. Okay, so we need... What do we need? Lucky finds, I guess?
Through the trees. Here, sound the alarm.
There's
They're out
A.
there. I'll spot them.
Play Salt Spire. 2 more of these.
Warm hearts and hot soup.
Summon the Bakar and Bruiser. Okay. That's 2 of the same card, the same round. Win.
Look out for reavers.
Alright.
Light the signal fires.
Rude.
Gotcha.
Ah, now we can do this. Okay, so... Let's grab the MF. Grab a Saboteur. Cool. Alright.
White elk's bones speak.
Looks like he's setting up for an attack. We'll just protect ourselves. Alright, so now we can play this guy and this guy. That's 2 cards in the same round.
Not alone in loss. Excellent. These old eyes still see.
There's
far.
2 Absolvers, so we can do that. That is another example of 2 cards played in the same round on the same card. And in that case, we'll just wait. We've almost completed the quest anyway.
Fresh tracks. Can't afford to miss.
We just need one of these. We just need a... Okay, there we go. So now we can play 2 Vakard and Vagabonds in the same turn.
Man into a monster. We're not taking it. We're taking it back.
There we go. Time to go.
Take everything.
Will be shared. Ready the torches.
Love ya.
Come on in. They're out there. I'll spot them.
Shh. There it is. Gotcha.
Nice try.
Wipe it off.
I've got fleet bigger than you. Alert the killer.
Got him. Fight is over and... Let's see. We progressed the quest again. What's next? Win a game at 10 or less health. Easy. Alright, so name the game here. We have to take 10 damage and not die. Let's summon Akshan here.
Scores to settle, push to kill. You know how it is.
Remember the fallen.
Alright, he summons a 3/3.
Will not hesitate.
Alright, he's coming in. We'll give Akshan an extra 1 health. And we'll just take this.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time. Yoink!
Captain Krauser.
Call me Garen. Cool eye back.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight.
Alright, so he's coming in. We're gonna kill Garen, absolutely. Let's do that here.
I see you there.
Scum.
I don't really want Akshan himself to die, but I guess...
I'll get down. Oh, come now.
Ooh! That's not good. Fair enough. Okay, well... That puts us in a really bad situation.
LoR gets the goods.
Must be nice living off stolen coin.
Alright. Summon the MF.
But not that.
Can I heal myself? No. Alright. We'll target here. Now that we've done that, we can kill Garen. Hello, hey Steernay. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. We'll buff MF here. Give Challenger. Alright, let's play here. Alright, give allies 1 attack. Another attack. Alright, let's go. Alright. Blow a hole through this whole board.
Alright, let's get to work.
Tough on MF. And fearsome on the Vicarin. Okay.
That gun looks expensive. Can I hold it?
No.
Gently, gently.
Alright.
I'm actually here.
He's got 4 units. That's not enough. Alright.
Need repairs?
Face me.
Got him. Okay, that took a little bit longer than I wanted to, but, I mean, we were completing several quests along the way. Haven't played Legends of Runeterra in ages. Has anything changed? So they've added a lot of 6-star areas. So right now, here, I'll show you. Alright, we got Akshan up to level 8. So, right now we are playing the Rogues of Runeterra event that just came out. So, I go up to here where my campaigns are, and I can click on Rogues of Runeterra. There are 4 new areas with 4 new bosses, like Samira, Diana, Master Yi, and Twisted Fate. In these areas, you have to draft your deck as opposed to playing with a deck that was pre-built. So when you enter the area, you get your support champion, you get your starting power, and then you build a deck from scratch. 18 cards that are just chosen randomly. Then you go through the area and you fight the bosses and you try and win. Twisted Fate, in particular, is very unique because his skill, King of Games, states that rather than having like a straight up fight where you try and knock his Nexus out, it's the player who decks out first wins. And he has 999 health, but his power says whenever you've done at least 2 damage, you draw a card. Sounds interesting? It is. It's a lot of fun. Alright, we are currently working on trying to get Akshan high enough level so that we can actually do this. Akshan just came out today. I'm going to go into this Teemo area and die real quick. Alright, so we need to, in order for us to complete this next quest, we need to win a game with 10 or less health. So we're just going to sit here and let this very weak enemy bully us. That's 2 attack. Not enough. Summon 2 1/1s. There's 3 damage. That's 4 more damage. Okay. Play nothing. Let's go. 2-1. Another 0 attack guy. There's 6 damage. Okay. Ooh, that's a little bit more damage than I was expecting. Let's Akshan real quick.
You cannot run from absolution.
That puts us at 6. Am I worried about that? Yes. We will go down to 10 and nothing less. Okay. Safe cracker.
Watch this fight do their work.
Why? Why do they have so many legs? Everyone should have a grappling hook.
10 or less? Oh no, there is a lot of cheese your future opponent might use. It's true. I have to be careful. Let's see. Alright, nuke this guy.
Do their work.
Why? Why do they have so many legs?
Rude.
Good people don't look the other way.
Alright.
Got it.
Alright, let's go. We clear his whole board. Give Akshan tough. And pass. That's a big guy.
Fate is what I make.
Crack skulls, bag loot. Blah, blah. She gets it.
Well, aren't we an odd couple?
Alright, let's go.
Quick and quiet.
Cool.
It's a little great up on that.
Alright. Excellent. When we clear this next quest, we will get 30 or 20 Akshan fragments, which we desperately need. Alright, what's the next quest? Play spells for 3 consecutive rounds. Sure. Let's see. We summon our treasure seeker. Oh. Now we'll summon another treasure seeker. Then we will spend 2 mana on this. Okay. Do it again. Now we summon our Bara and we attack. Bara gives us a item.
You're in good hands now.
Pass. Alright, we're gonna take 1 here.
We're not taking it. We're taking it back.
There is another spell, so let's play this.
Finders keepers.
Okay. Draw Lucian. Draw Akshan.
You cannot run from absolution.
Okay.
Watch your head.
We will attack. Alright, once again we get another spell.
You're in good hands now.
Cool eye bash.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight!
We'll reduce the attack of this guy. He's coming in.
Oh, come now.
Okay. We play another spell.
Fate is what I make.
Crack skulls, bag loot. Blah, blah. She gets it.
Well, aren't we an odd couple?
Step like
No interrupted!
Excellent.
One foot closer to a world without villains.
Alright. Excuse me. We played spells for 2 consecutive rounds. Twice. Or for 3 consecutive rounds, I mean. Now we need to do it for 6 more consecutive rounds, so let's try again. For those of you that are just joining, Akshan is mediocre, I would say. Powers. Going Rogue 2, your countdown effects, which is when a landmark finishes, activate twice. And when an activated landmark counts down, give allies +1/+0, but only this turn. And at the start of the game, summon a Warlord's Palace for free. Warlord's Palace is a landmark with countdown 8. Create a Relic of Power in hand. When you target allies, advance me 1. Summons Treasure Seeker.
got it.
Hit him for 2. Pass.
Let's get to work.
Alright. We'll play Shards of the Mountain. This will fill our hand with gems.
Got a lizard and a shovel. Let's go, people.
Right, now we can just gem every turn. Let's try see if seems good.
Who goes there? Blessed by snow and stars.
Alright, so that's 3 turns in a row. Here's 4.
Be a good winter. Push back the darkness. What's the plan?
We shoot them.
Blessed by
Here's
snow.
5.
An auspicious season. This would be a good winter. These eyes see all. Who wants a taste of progress?
6.
Crack skulls, bag loot. Blah, blah. She gets it. An auspicious season. This would be a good winter. Strike hard, strike true.
Got her. Okay, that clears that quest. so we get more progress towards our area. Alright, what next? We have 2 more quests left, I think? Or 3? 3. Play rounds. Okay. So we just literally need to just play 60 rounds, which is perfectly fine. I can do that all day. We'll quickly beat Teemo and then get back to what we were doing.
Captain Teemo on duty.
Sadly, this is not going to give us very much XP, but well. Hopefully, Alliance Insight has arrived in New Zealand today, but not holding my breath. Ooh, Alliance Insight is coming out in New Zealand? Let me see. What does Alliance Insight have that's actually good? Let me take a look. Oh, this is the new Ignister stuff. Oh, this is where the Dragon Ruler cards are? Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for the Dragon Ruler cards. The Ancient Fairy cards are kind of interesting. I thought they would be interesting enough. Unsheathe your sword and prepare to strike with new cards for the world premiere theme Mitsurugi that just unleashed in Supreme Darkness. Oh, okay, so there was additional Mitsurugi support. Mitsurugi is a good deck, so fair enough. It's delayed. Rip.
Good people don't look the other way. This is justice.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Starlight Seer
All this.
and Treasure Seeker. Yep. We'll say Senna.
Oh, if mushrooms could.
Let's go.
I'll have what he's having.
Well, what are you hoping to get out of Alliance Insight, Sterne?
Crack skulls, bag loot.
Blah blah.
She gets it.
Well, aren't we inaudible? Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Alright, let's summon a Satan Subcharger here.
Righteously reclaiming. In it.
Pull the Teemo.
Put a mushroom. There they go.
Ooh.
Reporting in.
Everyone should have a traveling horse.
Vandal Scout. Ava, ready to learn.
These little scamps will burn you to the bone.
I prefer my flesh unburnt. Please and thank you. Justice works fast.
Okay, let's see. Full tank. Got him.
Villains beware. Give it a try.
Alright, now we head back to the battle pass so we can grab those 30 Akshan, or 20 Akshan fragments. You're trying to get Argo stars? Okay, cool. Argo stars could be fun. $20 Elder Dragon and 20 Heimerdinger out of the Platinum Vault that I got. That's pretty good. Halfway through the Battle Pass already, but we've already completed most of the area. Alright, let's equip. We're going to equip a times 10 XP shard. With Odeon, it's very fun. I am looking forward to playing Maze of the Masters Odeon. I just, I don't know when it's going to come to Master Duel. I'm very excited for Suda. Suda is one of my favorite sets. I'm going to build, absolutely, I'm going to build Evil Heroes with Lacrima. Currently 5 live viewers. Hello everyone. My name is Strafi and I'm thrilled to have all of you with me. We're playing Akshan. Akshan is a rogue character. He summons a landmark when he's played, and then you just target a bunch of allies to support them, and that advances his theft of that area, basically. Rush them seems okay enough. Alright, this area is pretty simple, not too dangerous, just whenever the enemy attacks, their strongest unit gets +2 attack. Kinda scary if you're not playing enough units, so just play enough units.
Gently, gently. Careful.
Hit him for 3.
Scores to settle, cooks to kill. You know how it is.
Ooh, okay. Waking the Sands first. Summon a guy. He's gonna play a guy. We will
Watch this fight.
buff.
Why do they have so many legs?
Nice.
With a smile.
Our goal right now is just to get Akshan to level 30 so that we can unlock all of his epic relic slots and then take him on to fight some serious threats. There's Jin. I was originally planning on streaming with Jin tonight, but I can't get his 6-star right now. I need to play the event for probably a few more days before I can do that. Still, I wanted to show you guys something new from the patch, so. 3-3.
Quick hands make quick work.
That works.
Fair and square.
Alright, let's play Tomb Raider Rybara. We survived thanks to the extra 1-1. Pretty nice.
It's a big responsibility to shepherd stars.
So in Jen. Alright.
Of course I'm ready.
Look, Madari, I've gathered stars to return.
And the one you're hiding behind your back.
Rude.
Service to the Imperials. Don't hurt them.
Time to go.
Alright, so we'll buff Jin with quick attack. That's really good. Okay.
These jewels are more than mere trinkets.
These little scabs will burn you to the bone.
Sapphire, getting of our divine patron.
That is a 6-2 elusive and an 8-2. Crap, I don't have enough mana to play Quicksand.
Round them up.
That's annoying. That's 10 damage. Ow. Okay.
All right, big guy. Do what you do best.
I have prepared something very special.
Summon a Sandstone Charger, then we give all allies +1 attack.
The curtain rises.
Got her.
Hope this works.
Rough fight. Next up is the Space Doggos. As a reminder to how this game works, every time that you level your champion up, they gain new cards that buff their starting deck. But we are brand new,
Living off stolen coin.
so we have barely any of those right now.
Shining softly.
Alright, we'll summon Jin. Block.
We haven't even finished the first.
Okay, we managed to deal put him down to 2 health, which means that we can kill him with Mystic Shot.
I will use you.
Got him. Whew! Close. Alright, let's heal up real quick. Next up is Zoe. Zoe is a 1/1. So we got the Dancing Blade power to deal with that. At the start of every turn, we get a 1 mana, 1 damage spell. We'll pass right now. She summons herself and we kill her. That's fine. Alright. Summon
I
Akshan.
don't need rules to know good from bad.
Blast this 3/2 away. It's gonna attack, we take it. Jin, very nice.
Stage is set.
Okay.
In and out.
I have to take your seats.
Enlightenment is worth the journey.
Alright, we're gonna deal 1 here.
I will give them this way, killing blooms into artwork.
We take 7. Now we get our Dancing Grenade, which we can use to kill this.
A rare repeat performance.
Beautiful. Is it not?
Okay.
The beast emerges.
This is justice.
Gem shines bright.
This way, killing blooms into artwork.
You cannot run.
Akshan levels up. Okay. Let's see. We'll draw a Treasure Seeker so we can protect ourselves. And Quicksand. Let's deal with the elusive.
Why them fly back in stars? Go get a shiny devil.
Rune. Okay.
I will give them a show.
Here he comes.
Got a lizard and a shovel. It's a trap.
Excellent. Alright, let's get rid of this spell shield.
My work, you shall transcend.
Jin levels up.
First big mission.
We'll take out this spell shield as well. Jin stuns an enemy.
The curtain rises.
Okay. Got her.
This way, killing blooms into artwork.
Alright, we need to heal here. We'll give Akshan Fury so that he can keep growing, becoming more powerful. Okay. Next up is Reckless Trifarian. If our units are damaged, then they can't block. Can be very dangerous, and he has 30 health as well. Summon the Akshan, advance 1, he's going to stun it, that's fine.
Okay, ready.
Attacking for 5, whatever, we'll block Akshan. Akshan dies, then we summon Vikarin, that advances our area by 2.
Find anything good in there?
We will complete the quest.
Build a whole new city.
Summon 2 Sandstone Chargers. Going for 25. Perfect. Pretty aggressive, but I think that's what I need to do to win here. Oh, that is not good. Well then.
Gently, gently. Got a lizard and a shovel.
Alright, we take 12.
From old Mizuki. Best kept secret in Shurima. Look at it sparkle. Swipe it off.
Whew. Alright, that's not good. We took 12 there. And we only heal 4 between fights. So instead of being at 30, we are now at 22. Getting a free pro every turn is pretty good. And starting with an extra unit is really good. Alright, we have to deal with this character with only 22 health. Let's be careful here. Trifarian Glory Seeker. Whenever a unit strikes with at least 5 power, deal or give it +2/+2 after the fight. Okay.
Victory requires a sharp blade. Or face me.
Now a 9/3. Ew, that's not good.
Almost. Got it.
Keep them back.
Alright, we'll take her out.
Combat reinforcements. Me.
Can't get buffed if you're already dead.
Ride on.
Summon Jin.
I will give
Get
them
1.
a show to remember.
These little scabs burn to the bone.
Got him.
Is it not?
In carnage, I bloom like a flower in the dawn. There we go.
Ride for Noxus.
I don't think so.
I will give them a show to remember.
Ooh, he's got an extra. That means we take 9 as well. Right.
Good people don't look the other way.
Okay.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do. Righteously reclaimed.
Got him. Whew. Alright, now we just need to beat the boss, and we can get some good XP.
Every army needs a general.
Darius, at the end of the round, every enemy unit deals 1 to my Nexus. So we cannot let him overwhelm us. We have to control the board rather than ignore it. Alright, summon the Boom Crew Rookie. Can't kill this round, but we will hurt it. And we take 2. Alright, summon the Vikarin. Advance the... That's 3 more damage to us, and then another 2. Pretty rough. Alright, we'll play Absolver here. Give an extra +2/+2.
Better run!
Ride on!
We'll deal 1 now, and we'll deal 1 next turn.
I'll handle this myself.
Darius coming in as an 8/6.
Not a chance.
We take 6, which is a lot, but we're not dead.
You know real value when you see it, my friend.
Alright. Take a little bit of damage. Got him. Okay. That gives us a good amount of XP. We should go up to level 17 now with the times 10. Nice. Now that we are level 17, we need to take on Thresh. And once we take on Thresh, we will get enough XP to move forward. So we'll put 2 Greater Cosmic Blessings. Alright. So because we leveled Akshan up 9 levels there, let's take a look at what changed. Treasure Seeker now has 2 extra health. Vikarin Vagabond gets +1/+1 whenever she's targeted. Vikarin Safecracker has Fearsome, so she can't be blocked except by units with 3 or more power. And that's it for so far. Okay. Not the most amazing upgrades in the world, but we'll grab the rest of them right here. Grab the Get Swole power, so whenever we increase a unit's stats with a spell, they get 2 extra stats.
I do not break rules, I bend them slightly. This is justice.
Alright, Akshan hits for a little bit. He's coming in. Block both these. We take 4. Not the biggest deal in the world. Time to level up.
Cool eye bat. Talk is worthless. We are what we do. Spirit woven intact. Righteously reclaimed. In it.
Alright. Opponent takes a lot of damage there. And we'll give Akshan 2 extra health, which gives it 4 extra health.
What despite think it work?
Why? Why do they have so many legs?
There's the alarm.
Alright, we just take 1 damage here.
Crack skulls, bag loot. She gets it.
Well, aren't we an odd couple? Villains beware.
Alright, take out the enemy.
This'll look great on my
Ooh,
mantle.
nice. Alright, we'll grab Spell Shield. Spell Shield for Akshan. Absolver's Resurrection to summon... Oh, well, the Sandstorm Charger does not help us, actually. We did totally see through that, though. Here he comes. Alright, we'll give this guy -4 attack and this guy -4 attack. Block, block, block.
This'll look great on my mantle.
Great. Tough. Perfect. Come on! Come at me! Ugh. This character is very difficult to use properly. I imagine his 4-star will make it a lot better because then we can more easily advance the countdowns, but it really does not feel like advancing the countdowns does that much. I am struggling right now. I know that I'm winning every fight, but I am definitely struggling to actually find lines where I can make plays. Okay. And his 4-star being necessary is also bad because that means that we have to take 60. We have to go in the other direction from his 6-star. Okay.
We're not taking it. We're taking it back. Be still.
We'll trade.
Son of a...
He gets it back. That's actually probably not worth it, but that's fine. Gonna summon another copy of itself. He's got 4 mana still. Wow.
Got it.
Alright, we'll summon a blocker. Summon another one of these. There we go. Block. Block. Block.
Find your own.
Alright, we take 4, but we get 2 guys out of this now, and then we summon a Vakar Bruiser. Nice.
Wonder how much this is worth.
Challengers. Nice. Okay. We finish the Warlord's Palace. Excellent. Predict, then roll 1. That's fine. We'll summon a Sandstone Charger so that we can block. Throw out another Bruiser. Well, that's frustrating.
Your funeral.
To attack. Alright. Summon Nora. Now we can play some portals.
I hope it lasts. Off we go.
Alright. Trade, kill, hit.
Rolling 2.
Alright, what we got? +1/+1. That makes it an 8/8. That's huge.
I think I'm quite ready for a new adventure.
Nora levels up. That's really good. We'll Portal Palooza again.
Lovely day for a battle.
Okay. Alright, so play Absolver. Okay. We attack and then we heal to full thanks to the Mahira that we pulled, which is very useful. Alright, we need to play 11 more rounds to complete this quest. Soul Gorger. Make it so that we can play the Quicksand for 0, but we have to take 3 damage. Pretty good trade. Put all these back. Akshan. Cool. Akshan attack. Rude. Really quick attack so we take no damage. Summon the hibernating rock bear.
Further, bingo.
It's gonna count down. Coming in as a 4/3. I do want to block that with Akshan, actually. Just to advance the... I was worried about that. Alright, he did try and bait me, but we had a combat trap of our own. Summon Ripar and Bruiser.
She gets it.
Well, aren't we an odd couple?
Buff.
Finders keepers.
Buff.
Steady now.
Lead. Nice. That works out well. Alright, I think there's one more fight and then Tryndamere. No, just Tryndamere. Okay. Tryndamere is a little bit rough for a brand new account. This counters Tryndamere. We don't. Or Tryndamere counters this. We don't want her to do that. Sparring Student's fine. Okay. Do we want to cut any of these cards? Are any of these cards bad? I don't really like the portal too much.
My blade thirsts.
All right. Tryndamere is very difficult to play against if you're a new player. His units just don't die. And you might think, how do you win if his units don't die? You do other things besides killing his units. You try and go for direct damage.
Home is just around the portal.
Okay, here he comes. Yeah, we just take it. So we take the 3, we accept that we're going to take 3, and we pass. Alright. Now we're going to play Vikaran Safecracker.
These little scabs will burn you to the bone.
Skip and a hop.
Follow me.
Then we attack with these 2. This has Elusive, this has Fearsome, so neither of them can block. Tryndamere takes 10 damage, and we pass.
In the War Mother's name.
I do not
Summon Akshan.
slightly.
Akshan gets put in a cage for 2 turns. That's fine. He's coming in again. We can kill one of his units, which I think we're going to. Yeah. Yeah, we are. So his first unit doesn't die, but his second unit does. Alright. Some chimes up on top, and then we're going to attack directly.
Fly away while this would be a good winter.
He's going to heal and give himself extra mana. We will give Nora Spell Shield and pass. Akshan comes back.
You cannot run from absolution.
Very nice.
Finders keepers.
Blessed by snow.
Alright, he's gonna try and deal a ton of damage to the whole board. Doesn't change anything. Alright, Tryndamere himself has Overwhelm. We're going to stop that. We're gonna pay 3 health and shut off the Overwhelm. Okay. Block. 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 Block.
This isn't the way.
Yep. Alright, Tryndamere doesn't die the first time he would die. Okay, we kill everything else though. Summon the Secret Keeper. And then we're going to give Akshan Spell Shield. And Challenger.
Quick hands make quick work. These little scamps will burn you to the bone.
Great.
I prefer my flesh unburned. Please and thank you.
Alright.
This is justice.
That's not rough. Let rage fill your soul.
Got him. Whew. Okay. There's our another Shuriman Gold Vessel. Let's buff Akshan some more. Excellent. Now every time that Akshan is on the board, we'll get an extra mana. We also picked up an extra power thanks to defeating Tryndamere. So now, the first time our opponent summons a unit each round, that unit has its attack points reduced to 0 until the end of the turn. Or, no. It's at the start of the turn, the highest attack unit has its attack points reduced to 0.
That egg. Did it move?
Oh, you're in for it.
We take 3, kills guy. Alright, summon the Nora.
Joy is a good look in a book and a cat in a lap.
Please, I have connections.
Portals everywhere.
Nora puts some more portals on top of our deck. Nice. Summon Akshan.
Don't look the other way.
Excellent. When you're playing with Akshan, it's important to attack with Akshan first so that you can advance your landmark with his strike and then buff the rest of your board.
Cool eye bat. Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Alright, we level him up. Summon the Barbara. Give everything +2 attack.
Is now ours. Beware.
Okay, we're going in.
I'll stop you.
Alright, Nora is the only one that can hurt them, so we hurt a little bit. Summon the fledgling Stellacorn. And the Teamaker. And we buff the Stellacorn.
Doors to adventure.
Okay. Let's go.
Grace against fury.
Whew. Alright, we still have 19 cards left. We are not making very much progress.
Crack skulls, bag loot. Blah, blah. She gets it.
Well, aren't we an option?
Seems I'm quite ready for a new adventure.
And blast the whole board. Alright, let's see. Okay, hopefully this just kills him because Nora has elusive. Yep. There we go. Okay, we completed the play a bunch of rounds quest, finally. Next up, what we got? Deal damage to units, so that's easy. 120 damage to everything? Sure, no problem. We got Akshan a great club, so now Akshan can deal overwhelm damage.
Gotcha. Good people don't look the other way.
Alright. Magical Journey, and then Hibernating Rock Bear to give all of our units +2 attack. Let's go. Alright, so this guy has bigger and bigger Yetis every time that he summons, or every time a Yeti dies. Come on.
Well, aren't we in all this?
Alright, let's see.
Villains beware.
Alright. Buff Akshan, 2 more attack.
You cannot run from absolution.
Excellent. Summon Nora.
Fine by me.
Grappling hook on the 9/9.
Justice was fun.
Come on.
Sorry. Wrong turn.
Hug it out.
We'll take 3. Buff Akshan.
Everyone should have a grappling hook.
Quick hands make quick work.
Alright, we complete the quest.
This is justice.
Got it. Now, we did it all in one quest. There we go. 120 damage to units in one game. So, what is the last quest? 12 out of 12. Probably something ridiculous for Akshan. Play cards that cost 7 mana. Wow. Okay, that's gonna be hard. Alright, Thresh is not amazingly difficult. Thresh is, every round he kills a unit and then summons a stronger unit from his deck for free, which is really annoying. Thresh's entire kit is about killing his own units. Luckily for him, or luckily for us, I like killing his units too, so. Let's see. Ooh, Vagabond, nice.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight!
In and out.
Alright, so. Try this guy to fight here. We clear his whole board.
You cannot run from absolution.
Instantly level up. let's summon Nora.
Joy is a good look in a book and a
Here he
cat
comes.
in a lap.
So we'll nuke his attack.
Scum. Sorry. Wrong turn.
Finders keepers. This is justice.
Alright, we killed Thresh. At least for right now.
Embers in the woods bear cleansing fires.
Give Akshan Challenger and pass. Thresh comes back. Rude.
Oh, you're in for it.
Alright. Give this guy a quick attack. Nice. The Absolver's Resurrection, bring back Akshan.
To die, don't do terrible things.
Shield the Sentinels. Akshan gets Spell Shield. Nice.
In and out.
Got it. Okay. Thresh is down. That means that Akshan is now level 30. So we get 1925 XP, and then we multiply that by 10 twice. Okay. One more quick run that we have to do before we can proceed. Now that Akshan is level 30, all of his relic fragments upgrade to rare. But we need them to be epic. So we are going to equip 3 Spirit Forges, which changes the relic slots to an epic relic if you win a 3-star adventure. And we're going to run it back. Beat Thresh again real quick. Okay, we'll make our cards cheaper every turn. Alright, so importantly, we do not have bonus stats this game. Every other time that we've been fighting, the bonus XP shards have been giving Akshan +1/+1 or +2/+2. He is now just a 2/2.
Good people don't look the other way. This is justice.
This is pure skill. He's gonna hit Akshan for 1 damage. That's fine. Alright, our quicksand now has 1 less, costs 1 less. Our grappling hook deals 3 damage to the enemy nexus. And our treasure seeker gains +1/+1 until the end of the turn every time we play a card.
Further, bingo. Find your own.
Block. We'll reduce these guys' attacks so that our Akshan can kill them. Okay. Alright.
What decided to do their work?
Lie, do they have so many legs? In it.
Alright, we going? Akshan levels up.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Excellent. Let's draw some cards here.
What was theirs is now ours.
Alright, we're going to buff Akshan by +2/+1 this turn. Then we can grappling hook. Excellent. He summons 2 1/1s. He's coming in.
Hug it out. Hey.
Took it fair and square.
Alright, we take a little bit of damage.
Quick hands make quick work.
Faith is what I make.
Alright, we'll give Akshan Overwhelm. Absolver's Resurrection. I don't know why. I guess I haven't had anyone die this game yet. That's funny. That's funny.
Justice.
There we go. Alright. Alright, once we've cleared all these areas, we can then go into the Rogues of Runeterra area with our fully powered Akshan. We'll beat all 4 of the areas, and that'll be the stream. I need to block that, so.
Lead to hidden paths.
Do not fear death.
Had to block nuts. Okay, summon Victor.
Flesh is a weakness we must shed. Yes, the materials will improvements.
Just go right to my head.
A little further. Bingo.
That is a lot of damage.
Find your own.
Clumsy design.
It's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, that's my whole board.
Justice.
But he has no cards left, so. Alright, we'll give Akshan +2/+0. He's gonna summon 2 more guys.
Watch this fight.
Talk is worthless. Why we are what we do. Many legs. Yoink. In it.
Let's go. Excellent. Put the opponent at 3. He summons another guy. We'll summon a blocker. Here it comes.
Hey. We laugh at death. Ha.
Alright.
A new era of technology begins.
I do not break rules. I bend them slightly.
Electroplating
like it? I mean, shut up and fight!
Always forward.
Got him. Wait, I didn't progress the quest at all there. What was the quest again? Oh, right. Play cards that cost 7 mana. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Stun enemies every round. And let that go. Okay, that is not good. Fearsome as a 3/3. Pretty powerful.
I don't need rules to know good from bad.
I can block that. Do I want to? No, I'll just take the 3. 3 damage is a little bit scary. It's not the worst thing in the world, though.
The time of machines is now. Metallist electroplating completed.
Oh.
This is justice.
Okay, I'll summon the Treasure Seeker.
Quick work.
He summons another one and he comes in. Alright. Disable these guys' keywords.
Quick and fair and square.
Hey,
Obsolete.
Alright. Okay.
The future is steel and science. Yes, energy core upgraded.
Our eyes lead to hidden paths.
Genius in action. Mentalist perfection. I get the guards, Bob gets the goods.
Alright, so now Vakarn Bruiser is a 6/8, which is very powerful.
New materials, new improvements.
Okay.
Another brilliant design.
We'll give him regeneration.
We must improve. We must evolve.
Alright. Strike.
Wonder how much this is worth.
Nice. Give him an extra 2 health.
Mentalist perfection.
Greed will turn any man into a monster.
Knuckle time. This'll upgrade on my mantle.
Give him tough.
Genius in action.
Alright, he heals back up to full. Nice. Kill and revive. That's not good, unfortunately.
Sorry, Bull.
Did not expect this NPC to have such a powerful spell. Okay, well.
Electroplating completed.
Spell shield, that's a pretty good one. Oh, what is my win con here?
Another brilliant design.
There's tough.
Find anything good in there? Enough gold to build a whole new city. Son of a...
Ingenious.
Alright.
Analyzing approach.
Barb.
Alright. We blow his guy up, then we just strike the Nexus right through him. Nice. Whew. Definitely. Definitely hard to play this character with no relics. But this is the only time we have to do this. Sure. Curse with Terror, give us some healing. What do we got here? Any powers? I'll take that power. Heal me for 10.
My blade thirsts.
Alright. As long as we can beat Tryndamere, then we should be fine. I don't think Thresh will be very threatening. Throw out Akshan.
You know how it is.
Who goes there? These eyes see all.
Take 2.
Metalist energy core upgraded.
Okay. Arm Gearhead's actually really good.
Sure, but I'm gonna stay a little bit, right?
This
Never mind.
good winter.
Fate is what I make.
Another brilliant design. Analyzing approach.
Alright, we take out the... Ooh. Victor gives us an extra attack. Take him out again. That means that we level up.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Very nice.
Take what we want. The rest will burn.
Okay.
These little chaps will
Nuke her
burn
attack.
to the bone.
She's gonna
I
attack
prefer my
anyway.
flesh unburnt. Please and thank you.
Block.
Oh, come now.
Okay.
What can I say? I'm an adaptable guy.
Finders keepers.
Quick hands make quick work.
This is glorious.
Very nice.
See? This is progress. What do I do?
We'll take what we need to survive.
Our scars speak of great deeds.
Alright, we're gonna play
Single shows
Volpine Wanderer. He's gonna clear the whole board. Unfortunate. Alright, we'll give her regeneration and pass.
Who would face me?
Summon a 5/2 to deal with that Tryndamere.
Slaughter.
That's not good.
Kip and Dangle scout ahead. Prompt me, Kip.
Find anything good in there? Enough gold to build a whole new city.
Blessed by snow and
Okay.
stars.
We'll give this ally +2/+1. Alright. Grant all allies vulnerable and get the strongest ally back. Draw 2, your cards cost 1 this round, or 1 less this round. Alright.
I cannot be broken!
Okay.
Vent the spirits.
That'll work. Okay, we cleared the whole board. Akshan is coming back in a second.
I've got this.
Daughter, I was once small like you.
Weak in fire.
Leave it.
All right.
Gift me a scar.
Got it. All right, we only we only had 15 health left, but we got him. What a match! All right, I think I can probably just take on the easier areas for the rest of the area and be all right. There's only 3 fights left. Okay, let's give Akshan tough. I'm sick of Akshan dying. Alright. This guy gives us an extra mana every turn. His units do have regeneration, but it's not super threatening, so I think we could probably deal with it. That thing has Challenger. That's not good. Here, kill this.
Glorious. Involve me.
I do not break rules. I bend.
There we go.
Slack.
Alright, now we can play
With utmost
Victor.
efficiency. Yes, and a decoder operated.
A sign of brighter things to come.
Our eyes lead to hidden paths.
That's fine.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Alright, so let's give... We're gonna give Akshan +2/+2. Now we can use Grappling Hook to strike the 4/4.
Justice was fun. How about another round?
He's gonna use his 7/7 to attack.
Hug it out. Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Akshan levels up.
Yoink. This is justice.
Opponent is fine with taking...
In and out.
Opponent's fine with taking a ton of damage here. Someone just subscribed on Twitch. Wilken NDSE, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Got it. Deathless. Okay. Now we just need to deal with the guy who doesn't block. And then we can move on. 2 extra units at the start of the game will be very helpful for dealing with all of the threats. Whew. Alright, there's 2 arm gearheads.
Sure is dark, eh?
I'll summon Victor.
I did, and zero regrets.
The materials will improve.
Okay. One of our arm gearheads dies.
Glorious.
Summon another one.
Not yet complete.
Sure, but I'm gonna sting a little bit tonight.
Electroplating completed.
Alright.
Plug and play. Don't mind if I do.
my flesh unburnt. Please and thank you.
Leave it.
Alright, we'll summon our Vulpine Wanderer to get us a stance. Buff Victor a little bit more.
Now I pack a punch.
Buff Victor again. Alright, let's see. We'll give Akshan Overwhelm. Alright.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
We buff Akshan. We buff Victor. Got him. Okay. Alright, I think we have a good swing of things now, so we should be able to deal with Thresh without too much of an issue. Two hours to get ready. But that's, I mean, that's fair. It's 2 hours to unlock the character fully, which seems reasonable. Alright.
Don't want to die? Don't do terrible things.
I was gonna try and drain my arm gear head. That's unfortunate.
Kip and I will scout ahead. Won't we, Kip?
Now I pack a punch.
Join the glorious evolution.
I did, and 0 regrets.
Alright, we'll use the death ray to kill this spider.
Villains beware.
Breathe your last. I will watch beyond life.
Victor survives the damage because he is tough.
There's nowhere to hide.
Hello, Thresh. We'll curse Thresh with Malediction twice. Thresh now has 0 attack.
This is progress.
Give Akshan +2 attack. Take out Thresh.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do. Justice for fun.
Nice. Alright.
Don't mind if I do. This finders keepers. Don't mind if I do. This is justice.
Alright, Thresh is down to 2 health. Not really an easy way for me to deal damage to him.
Cool eye patch.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight! Do it!
As humanity ends, the machines rise.
Don't mind if I do. Villains beware.
Got it. Alright. Akshan is now completely unlocked. Oh. What a pain. Alright, I already worked out what his best relics are gonna be. And that is Chosen by the Stars, Beast Within, and Perfect Export. Chosen by the Stars will make Akshan himself stronger. Beast Within will make sure that you have Overwhelm so you can actually kill people with his other units. And Hex Core gives him ways to advance his hero power every round. Alright. We're going to go after Samira first. Alright, remember, this is the draft area, so my deck is gone. The deck that I just worked so hard to upgrade. Alright, we will start with Zoe. Okay, +1/+1 and Spell Shield lines up with what Akshan wants to do. These are all bad. Let's reroll. Okay. Gift Giver gives you a gem, which is nice. Reckless Trifarian isn't terrible. These are all bad. I'll take Hecarim, I guess. Ruthless Predator is a target. Elixir of Wrath is a target. And advancing a landmark's pretty good. Alright, let's go. Start things off by summoning Akshan.
You know how it is.
Since we have the Hex Core, now we get an extra Victor ability every turn, which is going to target units so that Akshan can easily level up his Warlord's Palace. Also, every proc of the Hex Core gives us a new keyword. Gift Giver. 2 copies of Zoe. Use a gem to upgrade. Attack. That is game. He's going to stop us from getting game.
You cannot run from absolution.
Not bad.
What was theirs is now ours.
The Samira area is whenever a player plays a unit with 5 or more power, Granite can't block it, it starts a free attack. Okay. It's coming in, we'll block.
Spurn my gift, protector.
Seen plenty of killing. Never
Excellent. Free attacks. There's Vikaran Vagabond, that's one of our units. And she has Akshan 6-star, which is that when the foe's Warlord Palace counts down to 0, they steal a mana gem from us and summon a Warlord's Palace. Alright.
Greed will turn any man into a monster.
Wow. She's counting down pretty fast. Alright, let's summon Zoe. Gift Giver. Hex Core. Gem. Level up.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Must be nice living off stolen coin.
I just lost a mana. Great.
Finders keepers.
Gently, gently.
Alright, so Woof here. Play the grappling hook.
Everyone should have a grappling hook.
Go get this shiny devil.
Coming in.
This is justice.
Got it.
One step closer to a world without villains.
You can see the basics of how Akshan is supposed to be played here. Really, your focus is on, as much as possible, you want to as much as possible, you want to target allies, and you want to put yourself in a situation where the +1/+0 from your Warlord's Palace finishing gives you lethal.
With the power of time, the possibilities are endless.
Okay. So first,
These jewels are
gift
more
giver.
trinket.
Tech score upgrade, Elixir of Wrath.
Villains beware. You cannot run from absolution.
Very nice. Opponent's down to 4.
Yoink.
You know real value when you see it, my friend.
Come on, chase me!
Don't touch it.
Nice. The hounds get buffed slightly, and then they immediately start a free attack. Grab the shop. We'll get our treasure seeker back because that has an item on it as well. Now we can cut a bad card. The worst card in our deck is probably is Bastion, I think.
Impeccable taste, my friend.
Okay. Up against Akshan himself. They did not even give Akshan an adventure, or a spot in an adventure here. He's a mid-boss.
Gently, gently.
Although they did the same thing for Nasus last time, so. Okay, we will summon Silent Shadow Seer. Ooh, he wants to attack me, huh? Okay, we can block.
You have nothing to gain. A shadow of my power.
Alright, Zoe gets a little bit more strong. use her to kill Akshan. Oh, nice. We drew Akshan.
I do not break rules. I say you cannot run from absolution.
Okay.
Hug it out.
You're in good hands now.
How much closer is Zodi to leveling up? Not very. Okay. Summon Legion doesn't air. It's a free attack.
Villains beware.
Got him. Akshan starts a free attack. Excellent.
Good people don't look the other way.
Very nice.
Butcher craves blood.
Villains beware.
We immediately level up.
You cannot run from absolution.
Beautiful.
Hey,
Alright, let's see. I need another unit. That'll work.
righteously reclaiming.
Quick hands make quick work.
Am I flesh or shadow?
What was theirs is now ours.
Get rid of some cards in my hand, but we are in a good position now. Alright, Reckless Trifarian immediately attacks.
In and out.
Got him. Get another copy of Akshan. The more copies of Akshan we can get, the more times we can proc his abilities. All right, summon Akshan.
Villains beware.
We killed him on turn 1.
We are what we do.
Fantastic. Alright, yes, chosen by the stars on Akshan. It makes him a weak version of Diana. I'm not a fan of him being basically Diana but weaker, but if that's what it has to be, then I'm fine with that. Alright, Samira.
You found her.
Our Nexus takes 1 extra damage from all sources. She just immediately plays herself and attacks. Pretty strong.
I bear a message from... Oh, hey, what's that?
The journey is difficult. These will protect you.
Okay, summon the Legion Deserter. Get the free attack. Come on.
Make this interesting for me.
Samira is dead. Free attack. We will block with the Zoe that has Deathless. Rude. I can't block a brash unit. Okay. Super cool star chart to get Moon Silver to reduce the cost of my Reckless Trifarian. 7 Reckless Trifarian, it's a 10-9 attack directly.
Explosives primed. They say these are from the protector himself.
Night falls, shadows gather. A shadow of my power.
Okay. Summon a Sandstone Charger, summon a Sandstone Charger. Attack. Round 1 complete. Next up, there's one more Akshan drop here. And if we get it, I believe that means that we can get Akshan's 4-star. So I'm going to do that one real quick. I'll have to play with someone who's not Akshan real quick. But we're going to complete the Samira area real quick, just so we can get enough Akshan fragments to unlock Akshan's 4-star, so the rest of the fights will be more interesting. Let's see. Who else can I play with? Tryndamere, say less. Alright, with Tryndamere, we don't even have to care what our deck is. we just call every turn. Tryndamere, literally the best draft champion ever. Elder. Trifarian Might. Alright, give me the biggest things that are here. 7-6, that works. Alright. All of our units are too expensive to play, but we just call to arms every single turn except the first turn and we win the game. That's perfect. Gaze at this hand is literally perfect. Alright. Call to arms, pitch back the that is 28 times. GG. Okay, so if you don't have Tryndamere works. Tryndamere has this card that says shuffle a card from your hand back into your deck and then summon a random unit from your deck and double its stats. And then you get to attack even if it's not your turn. So, yeah, that's just what we're going to do. All game. Next up, Vakarian Vagabond. Same thing. Oh, I just realized it's 2 fights in a row, isn't it? I guess so. I guess that's fine. gonna hit me for 3. Rude. Alright, so we'll start things off by summoning Ancient Yeti. This is gonna heal us. He gets a free attack. And we attack again. And now that we've actually used our attack, we can now get our free attack. That is a 45-45. Nice. Okay, get some extra portals. Let's cut some cards. We want to cut bad cards. This card is bad. We only want cards in our deck that are going to kill our opponents. 4 6s are not going to kill our opponent. Fine.
In this timeline, we're sure to save Ikathia. Turn it like so.
That attacks for for a little bit. Alright, summon Cloud Drake. He gets a free attack, he strikes. Called arms. Goodbye. Nice. Ah, 6-star Tryndamere is literally just unstoppable. Black Cleaver. Yes. Alright, cut another card. What is also not going to win us the game?
Impeccable taste, my friend.
Hello, Akshan. Alright, we opened our Call to Arms this time so that we can actually play it. It was a 64-64 Elder Dragon on turn 1. Let's go. Akshan is dead, actually. No reviving from that one. I can't take damage or die. That sounds hilarious. Alright. Reduce the cost of spells in hand by 1. Perfect. I guess we do just hard mulligan for Call to Arms. Yeah, there it is.
What is darkness to the unseen?
Goodbye. Let's cut another card. Got the Battle Fury. Alright, Call to Arms.
Join me in battle. Do not stand in my way.
Tryndamere does not do enough damage to kill people. on his own. But now we can call to arms.
Join me in battle.
Now we're
You want style? You found her.
Alright, Samira. Cough up those Akshan fragments, please. Put the Elder Dragons back so we have a better chance of pulling it.
If it stabs, cuts, or explodes, we've got it.
That is indeed an Elder Dragon. Goodbye, Samira. There we go. Okay, that is 15 more Akshan fragments. We'll take a quick break to collect our battle pass and then check out our stars. Currently at the 2.5 hour mark. Thank you all so much for watching. And we're now over halfway done with the battle pass. 200 Stardust. 50 Shuriman Nova Shards. That's absurd. I think the last one was 52. So that's... I got lucky. That's like enough to make a Nova Crystal right there. Let's take a look at our Nova Crystals. Alright. So... yes, we have 110 Shuriman crystals, so now we can... now we haven't... yeah. Alright, we now have enough to get a 6-star for Akshan, although we still do not have anything for Jin yet. Alright. Let's take a look at Akshan. Okay, we currently have exactly 60 Akshan fragments, so... there's Akshan's 4-star. Okay, great. Ah, it's unfortunate. This is expensive. Yeah, if I spent all my wild fragments, I would only be able to get these 4 stars that are in my way to getting to the 6-star. That's unfortunate. Nope. Have to actually select him. Akshan, where'd you go? Okay, next up is Diana. Alright, none of these are particularly good. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're mostly focused on Akshan, right? Ooh, Assembly Bot's strong. Aftershock for 1 is good. Rock Opera is fine. Alright. We'll keep this whole hand. We'll draw Akshan. Yeah, they're right. Alright, summon Akshan. That advances. We take 2. Alright, our 4-star gives us a time and dedication each round that costs 1 mana to give Akshan +1/+1.
I'm on it.
Very rude. Akshan is now stunned.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do. Righteously reclaiming.
It summons a champion, and we got Akshan. That's funny. All right, we'll deal 3 here. He's gonna attack. We'll deal another 3. Excellent. Alright, we tier up. Give these Akshan spell shield. That's game. Oh, right. The Diana area. Diana's area is... At the end of your turn, you take 4 damage, reduced by 2 for each card you played this turn. So it's basically like, play as many cards as possible to trigger Nightfall, because she's Nightfall. Makes sense. Tibalt. Sure, we can play Tibalt. Okay. Basically, we're never going to take any damage. Her ability might as well not even exist, because we get 2 0-cost cards every turn.
The journey is difficult. These will protect you. These jewels are
Alright, we buff our guy. Even though it's not Akshan, we still go down to 5. Pretty decent. Play this Rocket Warder. It has +1/+1 whenever we cast a spell.
Watch me. This is not the way.
Alright, we completed our quest.
Each journey is a discovery.
Summon Jinx, eat the guy. Okay. Eager Apprentice, get more mana.
sorry. I've gathered stars to return.
And the one you're hiding behind your back. Spirits can be contained.
But not forever.
Come on, fish fellas.
Alright, we're going in. Very nice.
We look after our own.
There's Akshan.
Ah, you're all so cute.
We'll summon another one of these assembly bots, and then we'll start buffing them. Assembly bot basically has focusing crystal. It gets +1/+1 whenever you cast a spell forever. GG. We'll get our Vicar and Bruiser back. Go to the shop. Your units have Evolve is perfectly fine. Evolve is +2/+2 if you have 6 keywords, which we easily get keywords because of our hex score. That works. Alright, summon. Ooh, we have a free assembly bot. That's really good. Alright, we're gonna destroy his landmark so that he doesn't get to use it anymore. Buff him again. Now we have a 10-7. Nice 3-9. Cool. Alright, we'll summon another assembly bot. He's coming in. Okay, we do have enough health to tank. Nice. Summon a Sandstone Charger. You're Apprentice.
Targon's history is in each stone and star.
Wow, did you see that? What? Did that sound right?
Got him. Yeah. So this is what Akshan looks like. If you have the constellation that gives your support champion excavators crystal, it's the same thing basically. Like it's the same thing as the as what I'm doing with these machines. You just play cards over and over again just to raise your attack as much as possible. What can we cut? We don't want the Tibulk. Nocturne. Your worst nightmare. When a unit strikes the Nexus, give all copies of that unit everywhere +2 attack. So basically, you always have to block Nocturne, which is fair for a mid-level boss like this. That is a 3/6. When you summon an ephemeral ally, grant it +1/+0. Nightfall, summon a sapling. Okay.
Happy to do whatever.
Summon an Eager Apprentice.
I learned that in class.
Alright, cool. We'll just summon this 9/5 and he won't attack, we pass. Alright. Now we can play Akshan.
Don't do terrible things. Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Okay.
What was theirs is now ours.
Summon 2 Sandstone Chargers.
Villains beware.
And Nocturne is dead.
One step closer to a world without villains.
We'll give Akshan +1/+1 and Fury. Out of the gates to summon a 2-drop from deck at the start of the game. That gives us an increased chance of having Akshan on the board, because Akshan is a 2-cost unit. And even if we get the guy that refills our mana, it's not the worst thing in the world. There's Akshan. Cool. Alright, we're gonna play the Rocket Border. Start charging that up. Whoa, rude. Alright, this guy has a Iceborne Gauntlet, so he captures the strongest unit when summoned, which was my Akshan, so we ate it. But this means that we can cheat. Now we can have 2 Akshans at the same time. We summon an Akshan, then we just kill this and we get 2 Akshans.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Okay. Well, we would be able to do something cheeky like that, but we just win the game.
Villains beware.
Yeah, this works. Alright. I was not convinced about Akshan's power, but the 4-star helps much more than I was expecting. Ooh, Excavator's Charge on Jinx. It's like I have the star now. Ooh, giving Assembly Bot elusive is crazy. Don't really need any of these, but it's okay. One more random fight, and then we fight Diana. Alright, summon Akshan. Kill both of his units.
Calm mind and open heart. I hear thunder on the horizon.
We chart our path by the stars.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do. What was theirs is now ours.
Summon 2 Sandstone Chargers. Buff. Buff. Now we'll play the grappling hook. Kill this guy.
When others threaten, we must take action.
Anything else?
Alright.
Villains beware.
41. Yeah, this really is very similar to Diana. Diana gets double attack when she buffs herself, so that makes her significantly stronger faster. But the difference isn't that necessary. Like, Akshan scales so fast that it's comparable. Diana will deal more damage, absolutely, and that matters when you're dealing with like a 99 health enemy. But outside of specifically a 99 health enemy, I feel like Akshan and Diana are roughly equal in power. Problem is, Diana is a 3-star character, and Akshan is a 6-star character. Speaking of Diana,
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
Some rock got me cold. Anything else?
coming in. I'll just take 10. Okay. Summon the assembly bot.
Her flowers bring them. Find your own light within the darkness. Yours is the light I cherish, Moon Sister.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Alright, we summon a guy. Give all allies +2 attack.
Villains beware.
Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. Alright, now you're going to see the bugs. So, I clear this area. I've already gotten all of the Jin fragments from this area, but now that I've cleared it with a champion other than the champions I used to get the Jin fragments, I'm going to get Elder Dragon fragments, which was 2 months ago. Behold, 15 Elder Dragon fragments. I don't know why they must have accidentally copied and pasted the Titans of Runeterra rewards onto this area. I don't know how they did that. That's ridiculous, but there you go. Alright. Now we're going into the Master Yi area. The Master Yi area rewards 40 Tryndamere fragments. I don't think I have any Tryndamere stars left to get, so this will probably be replaced with, what are they called? Stardust. Nami with double attack? Ambessa with Black Favor is insane. Okay, what do we got? Reduce the cost of spells in hand by 1. I feel like I can do better than this. I could not do better than that. That's unfortunate. Extra mana is fine. Master Yi. No. We'll get as much mana as possible from our deck, and then move forward. All right, Master Yi's area is seeing double. The first time each player targets a single unit with a spell each round, copy it with the same targets. I have already played this area with Victor, and it is insane. So we're going to summon our Black Rose Spy, which gives us an extra mana every round. Hexport upgrade, copies itself.
Any news? I'm quite adept. Just like we practiced. Now you see me.
Heard you're new in
Alright, summon Ambessa. He's going to attack, block, and buff. Never mind, we'll block here. Nice. Okay.
I'm listening. I'm quite adaptable.
Alright, we go back up to full health.
Now you see me.
The...
First step's the hardest.
Okay. Summon a Sandstone. Summon a Sandstone. We'll buff Ambessa twice. Not even close. Alright. Yi's area is deadly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 4.5. Hold on. Yes, okay. So deadly is when the foe summons a unit, grant it stats equal to half its stats rounded up, and the foe's spells and skills deal double damage. So, keep that in mind when we are in this area. The opponent is going to have super high stats on all their units. Summon Akshan. Double Hex Score. 8-3 with Life Seal. Sick. Alright, well, time dedication. Wow. Instantly leveled up. Okay then, I was not expecting that. Rictus. He's going to attack. Let's see if we can get elusive here. That is not elusive. Take 7. Alright, well then we'll grant +1 attack for both. Alright, we summon Ambessa. Give her 2 keywords. And go in.
This is justice.
Dead. Now we're going to take 12 here. We did not open Akshan, which is a little bit awkward.
Are you ready? Let's take it for a spin.
Summon the Ambessa. Buffer twice. Summon 2 Sandstone Chargers. Pull this 6/6. Ambessa goes in again. 14 attack with Overwhelm. Only 10 health. Dead. Yeah, Ambessa with Ambessa with Black Cleaver is so stupid. All right. Allies have faded. That is huge. Every time, the first time that we get targeted each round, they get an extra +1/+1.
When the day comes.
Alright, Veigar. Veigar's power, Unlimited Darkness. Every time that he plays a unit, that unit deals, I think it's 6, deals 6 damage to my Nexus or to a random unit I control. Please don't. Oh my gosh, he hit the Akshan. Okay, we did manage to roll Spell Shield. That's huge. Very lucky. Alright. Stop.
Sing of my magnificence, bud.
Alright, we buff Akshan. We roll Spell Shield again to dodge. Again, insane. Okay, we'll summon 2 Sandstone Chargers to protect ourselves against this menace. Then we buff Akshan again. Very nice. Alright, summon Ambessa. He's gonna drain from both. Alright, we're gonna buff Ambessa twice. Give Akshan 2 keywords.
Villains beware.
We kill Veigar. Akshan goes in for another attack. That's game. Whew. Akshan gets Excavator's charge. That's crazy. Okay. Ooh, unstable inventory to add a random item card to every card in our deck. That makes up for the fact that we're playing draft. Okay, so Akshan has Deathless. That's pretty good. Arena Battle Guard is free. Now we'll get some extra stats. And we go in. Take out his unit.
Spark and I will keep you safe.
Alright, we'll give Akshan 2 more keywords. That levels him up. And we're going to play the grappling hook to take out this unit.
Everyone should have a grappling hook.
Give 3 damage to the enemy nexus. Grant allies +1/+0. Then we'll forge the Arena Battlecaster. We'll Blessing twice. That's going to give Akshan a ton of stats and also discard 2 cards from the opponent's hand. Alright, now we can give him Spell Shield. So he should not have any answers. He's gonna try and stun, that doesn't work. Leave it. Perfect. Whew. The reward is more Shuriman Nova Shards. They really just want Akshan and no Jin. That's unfortunate. Alright, Smooth Soloist, we get a... Ooh, allied buffs are permanent. That's nice. Okay. Armored Gearhead is insane. 2 Armored Gearheads. It's going to give me more units that can get buffed because they have... The Armored Gearheads are 1/1s with Quick Attack and Augment. And Augment is when you play a spell that was created, like all the cards that I play, you get one extra attack. Okay, summon Akshan.
Good people don't look the other way.
This is glorious. This is progress.
In and out.
He has a very powerful unit with 12 health and double attack. We took it out.
What do you call that technique?
Alright.
Don't mind if I do.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Alright, we level up Akshan, then we summon Ambessa.
Remake.
Righteously reclaimed.
Now I pack a punch.
Alright.
Don't mind if I do. See? This is progress.
Villains beware.
Alright, this guy is super dead. Negative 90. Alright, now we can go up against Master Yi. For live viewers, hello everyone. My name is Srafi and I'm thrilled to have all of you with me. Let me know if you're enjoying the stream. Shop. Wait, allies with equipment get +2/+2. We don't have any equipment. That's not worth it. Alright. Master Yi has a legendary power, Alpha Strike. When the foe attacks, they swap their attackers with exact ephemeral copies. So basically, he can attack me with ghosts of his own units, which have the same stats, the same keywords, but if I kill them, it doesn't do anything. He starts with Yi on play. Alright. go.
Beware.
Show me your skill.
He's gonna buff Master Yi so that Master Yi can attack. Unfortunate, Yi survives with 1 health and manages to kill one of my 2 units. But we are not going to let that resolve. We level up Akshan first. Now we're going to grappling hook and take out Yi. He's going to cancel it. It's rough. Alright, there is now an ephemeral version of all of these guys. And I'll just block. We take 22. Yi levels up.
A new legacy.
Don't mind if I do.
Master Doran.
Blade and body.
A cunning beast with eyes of insight.
Alright.
Strike the blade.
He's going to force Yi Akshan back. But we still have
Mind if I do?
Ambessa, and that's it. Okay, 3 down, 1 to go. Does not matter that he was an alpha. I'm actually curious to see if I might have one Tryndamere star left that was like on the side. Nope. 400 Stardust. It's painful. Alright. Last area. Twisted Fate. Here we go. Akshan is only 4 stars. Let's see if 4 stars is enough to take on this 5.5 Nightmare. LeBlanc with double attack. Say no more. Stabilize is pretty good. Alright, we're gonna draft these look good. We got a few landmark cards to make up for the fact like that our we get double countdown effects, and we'll just see how this goes. Alright, so start things off with Akshan. Oh right, I forgot to mention. So okay, we actually lost earlier today because of this area, so this area turns the 3 leftmost cards in your hand into fleeting cards, which means that you discard them every turn.
Places to go. People to be.
This does 6 to my Nexus.
So obvious.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do. Hug it out.
Be seen. I whisper truth into lies.
What was theirs is now ours.
Akshan has regeneration, so we don't. Ooh, mirror image is pretty good. Use that on Akshan.
Seeing double.
Get a second Akshan. Alright, now we'll buff Akshan, and then we'll give him an extra keyword. Life steal is perfect. We heal the full. Alright, right. I'm actually a little bit worried that this is not going to be enough to beat Twisted Fate. Because I'm kind of setting myself up to attack for a lot of damage in a single blow, and that's exactly what Twisted Fate is designed to counter. Uh-oh. Okay. We'll summon the Salt Spire and pass.
My shield is yours.
It'll count down in a second. Alright, we summon Akshan, he's gonna come in. Hey. 7-3. I guess we'll just kill this. We'll take 14, 17, that's not a big deal. Cool.
You cannot run from absolution.
Alright. So some charger. Grant ally some extra stats.
Gotta be better than yesterday, every day.
Beware. Not another step.
Alright. We take out a scout unit, which can attack twice. That's a huge threat to us. He's coming in. Block.
Striking left and stunning left.
Alright.
Beauty in the blade.
Absolution time.
Defend and protect.
Lethal. Good job. Okay. For those of you that are just joining, we are playing Akshan. Akshan is a thief character in Legends of Runeterra. This is a draft system, so I have no control over what my deck is, but we are making do with the cards that we have. And we are trying to basically... Our goal is to buff one unit as strong as we can get it, and then crush the Nexus in 2 or 3 turns. That's not going to work against Twisted Fate, but it will work on everyone else as we get there. Twisted Fate is the final boss for the evening. So far, we're doing pretty decently. I'll summon Akshan here.
You know how it is.
At the start of the round, the three leftmost cards in our hand become cursed, and at the end of the turn, we discard them if we haven't used them yet.
This is justice.
All right, let's get to work.
What do you see?
All right.
You cannot run from absolution.
Sean is leveled up.
What was theirs is now ours.
We'll summon 2 5/2s to block here. Let me summon Trifarian Hopeful. He's coming in. Block. Time of Dedication to buff the Akshan again. He passes. Okay. Nice. Alright, we summon our 2 6/4s.
Villains beware.
What brings you here?
Alright, we don't kill him, but we do take out his scouts.
He smells something.
Hug it out.
Alright, we'll summon our Starhound pack.
Take your flavor. We've much to do.
We'll give Akshan.
Doesn't look like much.
He's coming in with a 15-16 with Overwhelm, which is crazy.
You'll die trying.
We'll take 11. Alright. Can we get lifesteal? It's not lifesteal.
This is justice.
Got him. Alright, I think next up is Morgana. Morgana is also very similar to Twisted Fate in that if I try and stack a bunch of buffs on one unit, she will punish me for that. That's kind of what we do, though. Let's get another power. Less mana on our spells is perfect. We heal for 10. Alright, Morgana's effect. At the end of the turn, she curses our strongest unit with shackles, which is, can't attack or block unless you pay a certain amount of mana. Alright, we're going to summon our Salt Spire, which will give us 2 rock totems in 2 turns. She's going to build up a board, that's not scary. Too fast. Alright, now we're going to summon Akshan. She's going to come in and attack. We'll buff Akshan. Akshan's now a 7-3. We'll use this 6-2 to kill this unit. And we buff Akshan.
Welcome, anguish.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Alright, perfect. We'll play the shackles to remove the curse from Akshan. Summon LeBlanc. We get another LeBlanc. She's gonna curse him again. Okay.
Feel my pain.
Alright, we'll buff LeBlanc. We'll give LeBlanc another.
What was theirs is now ours.
Alright.
Are you prepared?
She has to respond, so we're gonna hit for 20.
I am everywhere. I am everyone.
That levels up LeBlanc and we clear her whole board. Not too bad. Alright, we'll play Shackles to unleash Alright. Alright, we uncurse ourselves several times and we managed to take Morgana out. Not too difficult there. Akshan with Spirit, that's an extra +1/+1, pretty useful. Reduce the cost of spells in hand by 2 every round, that'll make it a lot easier for us to play some cards. When we're on a crunch, we want to play as many cards as possible. This is... no, we'll hard search for Akshan. There we go. Summon Akshan. Buff, buff. Take out 20 of our opponent's health, and then we immediately level up.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Nice.
New recruit reporting in.
We'll summon a Sandstone Charger,
Theirs is now ours.
and another Sandstone Charger. Then we summon LeBlanc.
Best lies are beautiful.
Alright. Okay. We'll buff LeBlanc. We're gonna take out one of his units. That buffs LeBlanc. Take out another unit.
Justice was fun.
Alright. Absolvers. And give our champions everywhere spell shield. We will deal 2 damage here.
Right where I want you.
Now we can play Mirror Image, which lets us play a copy of a unit.
Villains beware.
And that is like 99 damage. Excellent. Alright, we'll give the Trickling Elusive. Bomb Inspiration, your created cards cost 1 less, that's really good. Okay. Summon Akshan.
You know how it is.
Alright, we're going to curse this unit. And we buff, and we buff. Challenger, perfect.
Beware. What are you hiding?
Take out one unit, then with the other one.
Confine and contain.
And we immediately level up.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do. Soldiers, me.
I hate
Some LeBlanc.
to put my
Control the mages.
Keep the peace.
Yoink.
We'll summon 2 Sandstone Chargers to block. Then we buff LeBlanc.
I see all.
Are you certain? Good.
Alright, the opponent plays a 6-cost spell. Alright.
In and out.
Halt.
The black rose blooms once more.
Very nice.
Control the mages.
Keep the peace.
We'll give Akshan double attack.
Magic must be stopped.
Before it spreads. You have no alibi. You can't outrun justice.
Rude.
Places to go, people to be. It's time.
Alright. We summon out 4 Grumpy Rock Stars. Forge. Buff. Drag the 2/2 to fight it.
You look guilty.
That's game. Excellent.
Another rose for the guard.
I believe that's everything except for Twist of Fate. Alright, we have 36 cards in our deck. Twisted Fate is going to give me 4 cards to make up for the fact that I have less than 40 cards in my deck. Alright. So let's talk about what's happening here. So our opponent has 999 health. That is a lot of health. Cave Games. When any player deals 2 or more damage to a Nexus, they draw 1 card. The first player to overdraw their deck wins. If your deck has less than 40 cards, the foe lends you theirs. Okay, so I have to draw my deck before he draws his deck. And he has 4 less cards in deck than I do. Alright. So we'll start things off with Akshan. That is unfortunate. He's just going to instantly kill my fake Akshan. Well, okay. And he draws 2 more cards. Crap, that's not good. Alright, well. Forge. Okay, we got Challenger at least. Take out the Twisted Fate.
Never lost a fair game. Or played one. Soak it in.
Gonna draw a card. Alright, we need to get as many units on board as possible.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Alright, we'll predict to draw 1. Grab another Akshan just in case he kills Akshan. Predict to draw 1. Alright. There he comes.
Smiling.
Oh, come now.
Alright, he draws. He's at 22 cards and we're at 29. This is not going well. Okay. How do we deal with this? Start things off with the Rock Bear Shepherd. He's gonna stun Akshan. That's unfortunate. And he's gonna deal 4 damage to the Nexus, which means that he draws another card. Ha. That's rough. Alright, we will kill Twisted Fate at least. That draws me a card, which is nice. Alright, we're gonna give all of our units. Okay. Take out this unit.
Everyone should have a grappling hook.
As I look right first.
Great. Okay. That's good enough for right now. We're at 27, he's at 18. Ooh, okay. Summon the fish. He's gonna hurt the fish. Okay. Take 2. We draw 2 cards though. Alright, this fish is gonna help us because it draws us a card every time that it hits the Nexus. Never mind, he's gonna kill it. Or not yet, no. He didn't kill it yet. Okay. Alright, he's coming in. We can block. Okay, let me summon this guy. Alright. He's at 16 and we are at 24. Okay, alright, buff. 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 We draw 2. Then we draw 2. Alright, then we updraft to draw. Okay. he stuns Akshan. Okay, we are at 18, he's at 15. Jeez. How am I supposed to catch up? Okay,
Oh, we're gonna have fun. Finally, some action.
Okay, that was a huge turn. He's at 9, we are now at 7. Oh, we're winning finally. Okay. What is this? Deal 6 to a unit. Draw 1 at the start of each round and give it fleeting. Oh no! He's gonna win! Spell shield, please. No.
Well, look at you. Can't believe it.
He got me. He got me. Is there no way that I can draw more cards? Draw 2. Draw 2. Darn, I needed that card. Okay.
I'm gonna love how tough this is.
Rise and shine, sleepy dupes.
No, I lost. Ah! Alright, well we get a chance. We get a chance back. Alright, that card, that updraft card is a bad card. So we need to not use that card. I didn't realize that card was costing me. We were close. We were close. Alright, so we just need to keep Akshan out and keep doing the draw 2 card that he has. Alright. Alright, this is fine. Alright, start things off with Akshan. He's gonna draw 2. And he's gonna draw 1 at the start of the next turn. Alright, we'll take out Twisted Fates. Take out both his units. Level up. Okay. Predicted draw.
Finders keepers.
Never lost a fair game. We're playing something for all.
Alright, we targeted ourselves as much as possible. Okay. Alright, draw 2. Draw 2. Play LeBlanc.
Wait a minute.
Alright, he's gonna draw 6 at the start of the next round.
I am everywhere. I am everyone.
Okay. Hold on. Alright, so he's gonna be at 10 next round. Oh my gosh. Alright, hold on, let me think. That card draws him 2 when he attacks with it. Okay, he's gonna end the round, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so draw 2. Draw 2.
Doesn't look like much.
Mirror image. Get another guy. Alright. Buff. Buff. Attack. Okay. Alright, we'll draw a spell. Very nice. Draw another spell. Okay.
Everyone should have a grappling hook. This is justice.
Alright. That puts us at 2. Any other ways that we can deal damage? That doesn't work. Okay. Crap.
For the Empire!
Alright, we'll just get...
I'm always up for a round or two.
He's gonna draw 1 here.
People first.
Justice was fun.
Alright, we drew a card. Nice! Draw another card. Wait, what? I thought we were out. Oh no! The last card is... Okay.
Everyone should have a grappling hook.
The last card keeps refilling in my deck. Okay, hold on.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
Alright, we got this though. We just need to draw 1 card here.
In and out.
That works. Got him! Woo! And that is every area in Rogues of Runeterra, which we managed to conquer with a 4-star Akshan. It's been a while since I've streamed for this long. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Serafi, and I was